we're back with your little princess. Anyway, part of the reason the dog is doing so well is, again, I'm working on the bigger picture, which is, again, I don't want the leash made tight. I don't want dogs that just shoot away like a freight train or whatever it is she shoots away like, you know, going towards people. And I've done a lot to interrupt that behavior by adding my pager and my nick. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm at the point I would err on the side of caution. If someone came walking down the driveway and she charged, I'll tell you what I'm not going to do, hit my pager first. I am going to go right to my nick with this dog. Again, we're talking about a 4-year-old dog that's had multiple incidents of, oh, and Crystal, we need to get that behavior report thing off of my text so we can email it to Matt, because I just wanted him to see that, because he took his dog to a behaviorist in the UK. I wanted him to kind of see if it was like kind of like the same thing. I don't know if they use the puppy Prozac. Anyway, the dog is doing great, girl. And I will tell you, it will do the whining thing. I want you guys to have the cage when you bring her home, because I'm going to be able to get her downing in the cage, and you're going to be able to use the collar to make her down in there. And I am going to try to get her trained with the manners minder, girl, because I think the manners minder would be a very beneficial thing for her when we have to get her away from the door and stuff. And this is what people at home have to understand. It's not like, well, I'm a dog trainer. I'm going to now make the dog be at the door where it would normally attack and lunge and bite, you know, anything, be it man, beast, animal, vegetable, or mineral at your door, that it would start attacking, and then now make the dog stand there devoid of behavior. I really can't do that. I have to collar condition the dog for these behaviors and utilize them. I mean, the main behavior you're going to be using with this dog is move in my direction. You know, if she, because, you know, a lot of the problems are arising when she's moving away from you. You know, and I mean, you're not going to do anything. I'm going to tell you the kind of things that you're not going to practice is making the dog stay and going far away. I have yet to see any practical application. Crystal's like, I know, she's going off on one of her tangents. But I've never seen any practical application for that. You know, whereas the coming to you thing, I mean, I see nothing but practical application for that. Around here, anyway. And they go busting here and busting there, running in and running out. So anyway, what the other thing, though, with this dog is the reason I can take her out in public, and I'm uploading that one now, but I have no disk space. You know, the reason I can take her out by Walmart, stuff like that, and I mean, I can see if I wanted her to go after somebody, let me paint the scenario for you. This is what I would do. Back myself in a corner up there and say, oh, will you pet my dog? I'm trying to socialize it. To the creepiest, you know, guy I can find. And as he came towards her, start tightening the leash. Well, that's how you get the behavior. But I'm not doing anything like that. I'm pushing her down with the pager. I'm pulling her forward with the pager, and I'm using the food drive. So that's why it's working like an absolute charm. And you guys know when we first started out, the dog wouldn't eat the food at all. I mean, she had a very well-established behavior of shaking and quaking. And you know exactly what I'm talking about, girl. When they do that, we're really more indifferent. And, you know, we can't really correct them for that. But we certainly don't reward them. I mean, that's certainly where you're not going to, you know, be putting her on your lap and holding her. I mean, I guess you could, you know, and I don't want you guys to suffer through anything, girl. I mean, I guess you could try, like, the Thunder shirt thing. I mean, Crystal's like, what? No, there's even a Thunder leash. I'm actually surprised you guys didn't get that thing. Anyway, the umbrella I'm under right now, though, is I don't want the leash made tight. Even if somebody did appear right there, my focus wouldn't be on them. My focus would be on her. But, of course, you know, the Kelly character has lightning-fast reactions. Anyway, well, I'm going to show you a little bit what she does with the manners minder. But you can see she's got the understanding of I don't want the leash made tight. And what I need to be able to do is kick the dog into food drive. And by that, I mean be able to get the dog engaged and keep it engaged. So, you know, we do need to use interesting treats. And we've got this little meat. I told Crystal, makes me puppy. But, you know, we don't, the pager's not a punishment. The pager's a cue. The we're going to be able to add at specific points to get a specific behavior that we want. We're going to add it during the when the dog is running away to get that behavior of the turn. And if you look at all the videos I have of the dogs doing the slow-mo turn, it's all the identical behavior. It's spooky, spooky. All right, we'll be right back. Bye, girl.